Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how to sidechain in FL Studio Mobile. So what is sidechain? Sidechain is a technique used to make instruments stand out if two or more instruments are sharing the same frequency range and it's hard for one to cut through. For example, a bass and a kick. I have laid out some instruments here to demonstrate to you and show you how to sidechain. So let's listen to what we have here. Listening to it, you can already tell that the kick is finding it difficult to cut through. Okay, so we are going to use the sidechain technique now to create room for the kick to cut through. Right now I'm going to play just the drum, then later on I'll add the bass line so you can see how the bass is overshadowing the kick before we get started sidechaining it. I intentionally exaggerated the bass just to make sure it's actually overshadowing the kick. Now let's get started sidechaining the kick to the bass. Click on the plus sign, then click on effect track to create an effect track. After we have created the effect track, we would then go to the bass track and unroute it from the master channel. Then click on add send to connect it to the effect track that we have created, which is effect 8. This is so that it doesn't send signal directly to the master track, rather it will send to the effect track, then from the effect track to the master track, because we are going to do the sidechaining right in the effect track. Click an empty space on the effect track and add a clip. Now we are going to double click on the drum track and take note of the exact spot where the kicks are. On the first step we have it on the first beat, and on the second step we have it on the third beat. So we are going to work with this information first. So let's double click on the effect track to open it. Now we are going to make an automation creating space for the kick. Click anywhere and it's going to create a point. Then adjust it to the exact spot where you want it to be. We are still going to create some more points so we can use those points to do our automation. Now we are dragging down to create the space that we want. Okay, so with this, whenever the kick drop, it's going to duck down the bass line. The lower you drag it down, the more quieter the bass line becomes in that very spot. Just exaggerate it to show you what I mean. Okay, now since we have created the first one, we are just going to copy it and paste it on where we are supposed to create the second one. Let's take a quick look again and see the exact spot to place the second one. Place it on the third beat of the second step. So we are just going to copy the first one that we have created and then paste it on the third bit of the second step. Just click and hold the exact spot you want to paste it, and when paste come up, just click on it and it will be pasted. Let's take a quick look again and see where we have the rest of the cake. We have it on the first bit and third bit of the fourth step, so we are going to create the automation just exactly where it is here. So I'm pasting what I've already copied. Okay, now we have it. We are just going to copy the first bar that we have created all through, since the cake are all in the same spot all through the other bars. Now let's take a listing. Now we have made space for the cake and it's popping out through the base. So I will just delete this. Instead of pasting it all over, I'm just going to drag it all through. I hope you can hear the difference. Let me just do before and after. Now let me show you another method you can do side chaining. Instead of creating an effect track, this time we are going to use level automation. Okay, so let me quickly delete this effect track, then also go back to the base track and connect it back to the master track. With this method, we are going to click on the record button and then click on play. Once it starts recording, we are going to slide back the gain level of the bass track to automatically create the automation track level. Now that the automation level track has been created, we are just going to double click on it, then go into it and do exactly what we did with the other method. We are just going to create space for the cake to pop through. So guys, that is how to sidechain if ever you notice that your kick is being overshadowed by any instrument in your mix, or any instrument that you want to pop out is being overshadowed by another instrument. Okay, so thanks for watching.